This week at Mystic Animals, we're going to be feeding all of our giant carnivores some awesome seafood. Now look at that. It's not the cheap stuff either. There's some calamari, some squid, and there's some mussels and some shrimp in there. And it's going to be amazing. Cue the intro. So how we're going to do it in today's video is we're going to start with the smallest carnivorous lizard I own, and we're going to go all the way towards the biggest. Now we actually made the active decision to rehome Oreo, which was our newest black and white tegu, and she was meant to be the pair to Cherry when the original plan was to breed tegus. But upon further consideration, Cherry might not be the best sire for the pair just because he's kind of aloof and doesn't really have a lot of drive in him, you know? But also we're opting out of breeding tegus just in general because baby tegus are a lot of work. There's a lot of them and you need a lot of room for a lot of enclosures, especially that growing up they need this big of an enclosure. And that's what we're doing. Look at that, man. I'm like so small compared to the build. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, to think that a lizard that's no bigger than this without the tail is gonna get all that size is kind of crazy. Now, the person that we rehomed Oreo to is actually an educator at a zoological facility that's near Montreal. So we know that they're gonna be really well taken care of. As long as she gets what she needs, to be honest, I would much rather Pepe, who have grown from tiny to get this beautiful enclosure instead. Especially now that we're not going forward with tegu breeding, it's not really like useful and it's just another mouth to feed. But for now, we can start with Aurelia, and Aurelia is a golden tegu and she loves seafood. She loves it so much. Look at that. Look at her just springing up like, hey, is this food for me? Yes, it is. Now, Bean, go up. Hey, I said up. Good girl. All right, back to Aurelia. Here you go. Would you like some calamari? Yeah. Okay, you stole it. You don't have to run. It's okay. Papa's here. What a cute animal, isn't it? She's gonna get one of everything and maybe even a bit more because I did make a lot. This was the end of a bag. We get these awesome bags from the grocery store and they're like $10 each. And this is a bunch of squid in there. Look at that. Squid tentacles. Shadow, get up too. I swear these animals, hold on. You can't be there. Now you guys keep each other in check, all right? I don't want to see one of you downstairs. Anyway, so this is the progress. I'm sorry for the mess. This is all the tools that we need for the project, but this is the progress update. We haven't really done all that much. I did put the corners and all that stuff, so it's all done. We're gonna need to just shoot it and add the details, and that part is gonna be amazing, but now we're just gonna feed a lizard some more calamari. Yeah, I know you like it. And a nice mussel. Yeah. You're so gentle. You let me do a close-up? Yeah, you're good. And a shrimp. Oh, good shrimp for Aurelia. Now the truth is we can actually leave her a bunch of stuff because she will eat all of it and she is a really good eater. Now this is a mature gold tegu. This is a bit too long, so no. She won't grow any more than that, but that is okay because she's actually perfect size for some kids handling her when she gets very good with it. So eventually she will join our animation roster and she's gonna be able to do some awesome birthday parties and events for some kids. Aren't you cute? Oh, you are. That's enough food, especially that she's already had about that amount, but now she's gonna get it twice. Anyway, bon appetit. Moving on to the next animal, and it just so happens that all of the rest of the animals are in this room for the moment, because this one is going in one of the big terrariums that's back there, and this one is too. So that is gonna be two of them gone. Those enclosures won't stay here. It is a bit cramming my place and cramming my style. This is a much narrower walkway than I would like it. It's just about like maybe 2.5 feet, but yeah, this terrarium used to be like maybe a foot back this way, but Cherry is there for the moment and he will come later, but that's not what we're gonna do now. What we're gonna do now is Edgar. Now Edgar doesn't get as much as the rest because he is primarily supposed to be an insectivore, as all savanna monitors do. And savanna monitors get a very bad rep because people think that they are bitey or they are too territorial to work with or anything, but they're just very food motivated. You can see he already knows what he's getting. He's getting some seafood and he's gonna love it. Go ahead, Edgar. You want your seafood? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you swallowed it whole, eh? There you go. A mussel? Yeah. Let go of the tongs. All right. Come on. You want a double bite? Oh, double bite. Yeah. Yeah, you like that. Now, he dirtied up all his water yesterday, but we changed it yesterday. So as you can see, he is shedding quite a little bit, and that is okay. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. Do you want a ring? Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, you do. These are the onion rings that you could get. They're not real onions, but they are real rings. All right, now he's gonna get just a couple more pieces, nothing more than that, just because I wouldn't want him to fill up on other stuff and not want bugs anymore in the future, because he really likes his bugs too, guys. He really does love it. And it's very natural for them to like their bugs, guys, but they are also able to tolerate other types of proteins, of course, right? They are really cool animals and we love them very much. Moving on to something a little bit bigger, and it is not the one that's making a lot of noise right here. You're making a ruckus, sir. No, it's actually Pepe's turn. And Pepe is an Argentine black and white tegu. Now this is a temporary enclosure, but it is much nicer than the one she had before, which was made of wood and I hated it. And she's got a lot of space underneath right there. She's got about 8 inches of substrate, and she actually dug a layer under this and under that. So that is pretty cool. How I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna take this deli cup container and we are going to put a lot of it and just dump it right on the rock right there. So we are gonna fill her little deli cup and then I'll be right back. All right, there is some of everything in there, and now we are gonna dump this right here on her slate. And she's gonna be able to pick right from it. And it's gonna be a good meal for her. Now look at that. Do you want to eat some of that food, Pepe? It's your favorite is seafood. It's a big piece of squid, right? Yeah, you can handle it. You can handle it. What, you don't like the squid? But that was squid too, dummy. I swear, this lizard is so funny. She's still growing, so she's getting a big meal so that she can keep growing nicely. Right, Pepe? Aren't you pretty? Yes, you are. All right, I'll let you eat in peace because I don't want to disturb you too long, and we got to move on to your brother, Cherry, the big lizard, the Argentine red tegu. Now, Cherry will get a similar treatment as Pepe, but we're not going to leave him the food. We're going to feed him the food because he doesn't really understand how to eat by himself, quite like Pepe, because Pepe is, wow, amazing at that. Like, that was a huge piece of squid. Wow. So good, girl. The Cherry needs a bit more help. Oh, you can see he's waking up right now. He was asleep. You were sleeping, boy. You were sleeping. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want some food? You want some food? You want to eat outside? You can eat outside. Come here. We'll let him crawl all the way out while I prepare his bowl of food. And then he's going to come and we're going to feed it to him. Do I got to bait you out? I'll bait you out. I swear I'll do it. No, I didn't need to. I didn't need to. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you're such a good boy. Yeah, do you want a piece of calamari? You do. Yeah, you do. Hello, Cherry. How are you, baby? You're such a good boy. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? So Cherry is a 5 or 6 year old tegu, Argentine tegu, and he is a red tegu. When we got him, he was a bit skinny and he had a lot of atrophy in his muscles, and he had a lot of difficulty eating, so we've been pretty much is feeding him. Like, you can see he wants to. I think he has no idea where his snout is. So he will drop stuff. He will get frustrated. We will have to help him, but it's okay because Cherry is a good boy and he just wants to eat and wants to learn because he is just a good tegu. Now, Cherry does the education program with us and he is very good. He is everybody's favorite, right? Aren't you everybody's favorite? You did one yesterday. Everybody liked you, right? Everybody loved you. You're such a good boy. And he likes everything from mussels to fish to quail to rats to fruits to vegetables. Everything that he can eat, he loves eating, but he's not very good at it. So we are just helping him. But as you can see, he's tearing through that food. It's not because he doesn't want to eat. It's because he's pretty bad at putting stuff in his mouth. And he doesn't bite the tongs too hard because he doesn't even want the tongs. He just knows and he doesn't want to bite too hard. Look, he never gets my tongs stuck in his mouth. Just the very best lizard ever for a human to have as a companion, and I think that it's also the best lizard for presentations because they're just social and so willing to be pet, and they're just amazing lizards, and I think more people should give them the time and the space as well, because this setup right here is what most people are going to keep him in, but we are building them a giant paradise. He has an 8x4x4 massive paradise with some shelves, with some high ground spots, and he's going to have tons of decorations, and we are building all of that. It's costing us a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it for these animals to be happy. All right, so we're coming up on the end of your feeding, boy. You don't want that piece. It's okay. Yeah, you want more mussels? Yeah, you love eating, don't you, Cherry? Oh, you got a hair in your face. It's okay. You want a shrimp? Shrimpy? 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 He's like, yes, I want a shrimpy. And here is our last boy that is getting pretty impatient because Cherry always takes a while to eat. So Kyle always has to wait for Cherry to finish because we don't like to reinforce impatient behavior here. Oh. There you go. That was your last piece, Cherry boy. That was your last piece. Now, Cherry is such a good boy, and I can't wait till he goes in his new enclosure because look at Chipotle. He's got so much space. We want to give that to all of our animals, big or small. Look at what we did for Kyle. Isn't that amazing? We figured that Kyle moves a lot more than Tegus do, so he needs it the most, but the Tegus need it as well. And that's why Cherry free roams so often. He actually is our lizard that free roams the most. He spends a lot of time outside his cage, just chilling around. Look, he's shedding right now. Yeah, we'll bring him upstairs and all that stuff. And he is just great. And moving on to our last animal of the day, Kyle, our Nile monitor. Now, isn't he just a pretty boy? He's the prettiest boy ever. And he is getting quite large, guys. He's not gonna get much larger than this. This is probably gonna be his max size because he's a West African Nile monitor and they don't get that much bigger than that. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do something pretty cool. We are gonna let him eat by himself. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna open the latches and we are gonna let him pick and choose from this bowl what he wants to eat, right? Now here you go, Kyle. You've got the choice. You picked some squid. Oh, that's an excellent choice. Excellent choice. Now, what are you gonna take next, sir? A mussel. That's such a good idea. Yeah, okay. And now another mussel because you like the mussels, right? That's great. That's great. Oh, what is that? You grabbed the mixed bite. So many different things in one bite. Yes, boy. Yes, you're doing such a good job. What are you gonna grab next? Huh? What are you gonna grab next? A mussel and a calamari. Oh, you finished the calamari first. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky. I'll move the bowl in the corner here. That way you guys can see a bit better. But now he's finishing that mussel and you can see he's just such a good boy. He doesn't want to attack. He just loves food. Just loves his food. Now he's got tons of more food right there in that corner and he's going to go for it. I can just tell. You hungry, boy? Yeah. Oh, I don't know what that was, but you're good. You want to eat more? Yeah. Go. Good boy. Now there's tons of stuff left. You can pick and choose. Eat whatever you want, boy. Eat whatever you want. That's the reason that he eats last, because he eats the most, right? And he is just getting the rest of what I didn't feed to the rest of the guys because I did way too much food. Like, look at how much food is still left. And I'm sorry, there's still a bit of water from when I thought it. I tried to drain most of it, but he loves the water as well. Like, it's just like soup for him, right? Here you go, boy. Yeah, oh, more calamari. Oh, and more calamari. Now this guy doesn't drop anything. Of course, as you can see, he doesn't drop anything. None of his food goes on the ground. Doesn't waste anything. He's just very precise when he eats, right? Yeah. You dropped a piece. You proved me wrong. Okay, hold on. I'll help you. I'll go get the piece. Please don't kill me. I'll just give you the piece. Here. Nope. There. Yes. Good boy. And now back to the bowl. Yes, you can pick from the rest. There is tons of stuff left. Ooh, there's some octopus right there that you grab. Yes, you're so good. What are you gonna grab next? Oh, you can't step on there really because my hand is there and I'm supporting your weight. Want more stuff? What's that? Ooh, little pieces. Such an inquisitive lizard. He's just so smart. He's studying, he's looking, and he wants the optimum bite every time. It's so weird to feel his bite through the metal because I can feel how hard he's pushing on it. And it's just like, if this metal wasn't there, I wouldn't be doing this. There's some more right there. That's a bite. Yeah, good boy. There's still a bite right here on the corner. Oh, wow, sniped. All right, boy, that's it. That's it. You're done with your portion. You did very good, boy. You did very good. Look at that. That was such a good feeding. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like and that subscribe button because it really helps us out. Also, the Discord server is a place where you can interact with all the rest of the community. There's tons of channels, including questions of the day and a place to share all your reptile memes. And it's all free, first link in the description all the time. All right, my name is Matt Zephyr from Mystic Animals. This is the crazy reptile room that we've built over the last 2 years. I'm out. Peace. Thank you so much for checking out this video, everybody. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really loved it, why don't you subscribe? It's free, you know?